Okay, we are live. Scott is not here tonight, so we have a different intro song, and that is Drew's Cue.
When Captain America throws his mighty shield, all those who chose to oppose his shield must yield. If he's led to a fight and a duel is due, then the red and the white and the blue come through. When Captain America throws his mighty shield.
All right. Seems like an appropriate theme song for tonight, right? Alrighty. I know Drew has seen it because we went together to watch Captain America: Brave New World. Scott won't be here tonight. He's not feeling well. He probably hasn't seen it anyway, so we won't spoil it for him. I'm not sure if John's going to make it in. Juan said he might be here. Haven't heard from any of the ladies. So for now, it's Drew and I. Let me take the branding down.
It's just Drew and I.
Just Drew and I. Let me see. If I go closer, it's this. I'm gonna have to move my camera over this way so that everything's on screen appropriately. Okay. And record. And all right. So you said I've already got this sketch. I did this sketch actually before I watched the movie. When I was killing time somewhere. This is new Captain America, Anthony Mackie. Drew, what are you drawing tonight?
Captain America.
Alrighty. That was a stupid question, right? Now you could have been drawing the Red Hulk or the Leader or.
I thought about
who else was in the movie?
I was going to try Sabra.
Sabra Cadabra.
Yeah.
I wasn't familiar with the character. I had to look her up after the fact. She doesn't look anything like she does in the comic. I heard people complaining about making such a tiny widow, but I thought that was kind of it's kind of cool to have just a small kick-ass size hero.
I liked her, to be honest with you.
I did too. Like I said, I just thought dynamite in a small package. I'm fine with that. People on the internet, you got to bitch about something.
Yeah.
It's like being in the military again. Bitching sailor's a happy sailor. All right, let me look up. Let's see. Just make sure I got the colors right on this costume. I think I'm using the old school costume, aren't I? Yeah. That's kind of the one he starts off the movie with. Didn't he change his costume in the movie, or does he?
Yeah, he goes into a costume that's more similar to Steve Rogers' costume.
Yeah. What do you think about having the titanium upgrade? Or not titanium? Yeah, vibranium upgrades.
Oh, you mean adamantium? Or
No. Well, in this movie, he's got vibranium.
Well, you're in his wings and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it kind of helps make him a little more formidable.
And that's one of the complaints you get from the neckbeards is he's not super. Okay. That's the hill you want to die on.
Captain America, Steve Rogers, was super athletic, but he was never superhuman.
Yeah.
In the comics, the super soldier formula just made him real athletic, but he didn't have superhuman strength. He was like peak Olympic athlete level, but in the movies they decided to make him superhuman.
You just have to have something to bitch about, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I enjoyed the movie. Now, we talked about this a little bit afterwards, but one of the things that I felt like, because it had a different director than it initially started with. It went through a couple rewrites and went through some pickup shots, and I think the story changed a little bit. I think I just get the feeling that the original story, as what's the guy's name? Malcolm Spellman, I think, who did Falcon and the Winter Soldier series.
Oh yeah.
He was supposed to be the director for this movie, and I think he was originally. But I just get the feeling that Disney backed off on some of the more racially charged, politically charged story. Because you kind of get hints of it in there, but then they kind of back off of it. I just feel like they chickened out.
Maybe. I read online there was a lot of stuff that got cut.
Yeah.
And I wonder if they had originally planned to have more to tie it into like the Eternals.
Well, I mean, obviously I can't be certain, but what I hear is they had more members of the Serpent Society.
Yeah.
And I don't think Giancarlo Esposito was in it initially, but I guess his schedule cleared up and he could make it. Something like that.
Yeah.
And I can't fault him for that. The only thing I worry about is, have him be a one and done. Now, he is in the raft at the end of the movie. Oh, spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen it. He is in the raft at the end, so maybe he'll show back up. But it'd be a shame if he was a one and done, villain.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of them have been.
Yeah. It's like, just to have an actor that good just be a one and done would be a shame. Like I said, since they left him in the raft, maybe there's a chance they can do something else with him. There's a couple new characters. You talked about Sabra, so she's another widow, and she's the president's personal security. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, it seems like she was the head of security for the president.
And it'd be interesting to see if she's a returning character going forward. It felt like the other girl that was in the movie it felt like they were setting her up to be the love interest, but then she just kind of disappears. The one that's like his contact at the White House.
Yeah.
What happened there? Who's here? Ron is here. Okay.
Hello.
Ron, how you doing?
All right.
Hi, Ron.
Ron?
Oh, did you hear me?
Can hear you now.
Okay, good.
Did you see the movie, Ron?
I did not.
Okay. Are you okay with spoilers? Because we're in it.
That's fine.
All right. Where were we?
Oh, well, we're just talking about how they didn't really have a love interest.
Well, not that they needed one, but it just felt like she was initially set up to be.
Who?
There's a girl in the movie who's like his point of contact in the White House.
Mm.
And I mean, I may be misreading it, but it just felt like they were setting her up to be more prominent or more significant than she was, and then she just kind of disappears about halfway through the movie. And don't see her anymore. What do you think, Drew?
I mean, it's possible. There's, most of these movies have at least one romantic angle, and I thought it was a little odd that there wasn't any romantic angle in this at all.
And like I said, I'm not saying you have to have one, but it just
you don't need
for some
one.
reason it
No.
felt like they were setting her up to be one. You know?
I think they do have to have one. You know, the ladies like it. They like to see the smooching and the kissing.
Not my Marvel movie.
This
Don't
one
need
was
any
a
of that.
sausage fest.
Yeah, don't need. Oh, don't need any of that anymore.
I'm trying to think. Is there any Marvel movies where there is no romance at all? Think of any, Ron?
Yeah, Captain America: Brave New World.
Let's see. Just going through the Marvel movies in my mind, thinking. Let's see.
Oh, chat. Darren says, "Have you folks ever heard of The Shield?" Yes. He's a patriotic superhero who first appeared in the comics months before Captain America. I'm not sure about the timeline, but I have heard of The Shield.
Yeah.
I think he did actually beat Captain America to print, and it was like the Shield is actually one of the Archie comics superheroes.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the timeline. But I'll take your word for it. You're kind of like our resident comics guy, historian.
Was that Darren?
That was Darren, yeah.
Yeah. No, I think he's right. There's like the story is the reason why they changed Captain America's comics or his shield in the comics from that triangular shield to the round one is because the triangular shield looks a lot like that character, the Shield's like chest piece in his costume, and the rumor was that Archie Comics cried foul on Captain America, and so they to make sure that he was more different from the Shield, they made the Shield round.
Okay.
But it's just a rumor.
Color Anthony Mackie's eyes.
You gaze in them too long, you might fall in love.
No, that's Prince.
Dark brown. Almost black. And Darren saying Rob Liefeld brought back the Shield in 2021 in a one shot. Gray. Dark blue. Are you planning to see it, Ron?
When it comes out on streaming, I'll go see it. I haven't been to a movie theater since before the pandemic.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I still feel like at work, I still wear my mask as much as I can.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Don't trust your coworkers.
Well, a lot of them have like kids. The ones around me have kids. They always seem to get sick from their kids.
Yes. Children are germ bags.
Yeah, they tell me that seems like I get it worse than my kid. It's like they get over it within a day, and then the other guys just it lingers on there. Just I guess it's worse with them. I guess worse when you get older. Did you guys get that letter to name 5 things you did last week?
We did not. Well, I didn't. Did you?
I did.
You did?
No.
We were
Before they
promptly
could get
told to not respond to it.
Yeah.
We got the notice not to respond to, and I still haven't gotten it. So,
Check your spam folder.
It's weird because like all the other emails, you know, the ones where they're the buyback and the fork in the road, and I got all those, but my coworker didn't.
Is he a Trump supporter or?
No, he's not. Thankfully, it's I'm lucky to have a coworker that's not one of those.
Yeah.
And we work, you know, where I work, the office right next to me is the civilian staff services, so like the HR folks.
Has any? Do you know?
I peek my head in there every now and then lately. How you guys holding up?
Yeah. Do you know of people that got let go in your area or department?
I don't know anybody, but
I know the Parks Department, right? Got a lot of their.
Oh yeah, the parks were wiped out pretty bad. It's like.
Yeah.
I heard they let a lot of people go from the VA, but then they started hiring them back.
Well, that's good, but why fire them in the first place?
Well,
because it's not done with any kind of rhyme or reason. It's just
yeah. If you're looking for logic in any of this,
how the hell did we get to this point?
Well, you see, a lot of people wouldn't vote for a woman. A lot of people wouldn't vote for a black woman.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that's.
And then eggs got real expensive.
It's still getting more expensive. Went to Costco. There's a huge line of people trying to buy eggs. What the hell?
Yes, eggs are the new toilet paper.
No, the bird flu thing, you know, they've killed millions of birds. They've killed millions of chickens at this point.
Oh, poor chickens.
Derica Zavito says, "Hey, good night." Good night, Derek.
Well, that's nice of them, you know. Good night.
Good night, and have a pleasant tomorrow.
Is that what how Walter Cronkite signed off?
Is it Walter Cronkite that signed off that way?
I know Garrett Morris used to do it on Saturday Night Live.
I thought somebody always said that. Good night.
I thought he was, and that's the way it is. Isn't
Oh,
that Walter
What it
Cronkite?
is, what it was, what it shall be.
that sounds like a Dan Aykroyd impersonation of somebody.
Weather outside is hot, shitty.
I did see that animated movie Flow. I thought that was
I
pretty
haven't
good.
seen. I haven't seen it. I want to see it.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Which one? Flow?
Flow, yeah.
You know the amazing thing about that to me, it had to be a non-U.S. studio. I think it's
It's French.
Latvia or something like that.
Latvia, yeah, Latvia.
Oh, that's it, Latvia.
But it had to be a non-U.S. studio because a U.S. studio, there's no way they would have gotten the funding and a lot of the time to make a movie with no dialogue.
Yep, no dialogue. You just hear the sounds of the animals. That's it. You don't need dialogue. You can't.
But I'm just saying, I don't think a U.S. studio would sign off on that.
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty. Yeah, like wow. You don't need the dialogue in this one. You just know how they feel, what they're feeling, the moment.
Yeah, it's well done.
Yeah.
It does drag on a little bit for me though.
Well, I was getting kind of like fed up with Kitty getting too close to the edge. You keep falling in the water. No, speaking of Anthony Mackie, I saw a movie of his. Was it Elevation? Wait, was that him?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with Elevation.
Yeah, it was on HBO Max. Yeah, it's one of those alien invasion by creatures that wipe out most of humanity. But there's one thing, they don't go past a certain elevation. So most humans,
how convenient.
Yeah, most humans live above that elevation. So it's like
they flew across the universe, but they're afraid of heights.
Yeah, for some reason, there's no rhyme or reason. They kind of allude to something at the very end, but I thought it was stupid. But it was all about, I think it's Anthony Mackie, but it's all about him trying to go below that elevation to get medicine for his kid. And come back.
As you do.
Come back alive. So
not according to the way the world is today. Fuck them kids.
Yeah.
That's how things go these days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's always been my motto anyway.
Well, first you gotta let them be born, no matter what the circumstances are, and then
her body, my choice.
Jeez.
I'm hoping we have an extinction event.
Yeah, you know what?
I feel like I think we've gone too far.
Yeah, I kind of feel that way too. And if it happens, if there's like a meteor, Sonia and I have agreed to just sit in our front lawn and just watch it
Hey,
happen.
I'm rooting for the meteor at this point.
Yeah, just right in Glendale. Just no pain or anything. Just boom, that's it. We don't have to think about anything or try to survive anything. Just boom.
Yeah, it sounds like a plan.
Yep, that's pretty much our plan. If the world is about to end, just hang out. We're not gonna try to run or anything. Just hang out. And that's the same plan for a zombie apocalypse. We'll go and become zombies. We don't need to, try to survive that. We'll just or maybe blow ourselves up or something. There you go.
Yeah, I don't want to be a zombie. But,
Well, you wouldn't know, right?
yes, well, I guess you have a point.
Yeah. That's why blow yourself up. Take out a bunch of zombies with you. Just boom. There you go. Like in the movies. It's only you two guys for now.
Yeah.
That's it.
That is it.
Nobody here but us.
Yeah.
The ladies don't come for the superhero stuff.
Now why is that?
Because this movie didn't have no kissing in it, man.
Yeah. There's a lot of superhero action in it. It's not
Is there
even,
no kissing in? Let me see. Yeah, I guess there isn't, huh? Trying to think if there's any kissing.
Yeah, put some smoochy woochy kissy wissy in there if you want the ladies with.
Yeah, they could have had Bucky and the new Cap kiss, right? Bucky and Mackie.
You know
Bucky
what?
and Sam.
I know a lot of ladies that would have, their heads would have exploded in ecstasy if that was in this movie.
Did your daughter go see the movie? Drew?
I don't know.
Because I know when she's here, she sees the superhero movies with you, but who does she go with when you're not here? Or when she's not here?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
she lives in
She's,
Australia, right?
Yeah.
Australia? But she is a U.S. citizen, right?
She was. I don't know. I don't know if she has dual.
Hmm.
She became an Australian citizen.
Hmm.
I don't know if she had to give up her American citizenship to be an Aussie or what.
You know, you get those Facebook friend suggestions, right? Every now and then I get your daughter. It's like, yeah, hi, I'm your dad's friend.
Yeah, that's a bit creepy.
Isn't it?
Right,
Though? It's like, hey, come on now,
you
Facebook.
you guys did go to the movies together.
It's just
not
funny that
totally outlandish, but yeah.
Well, I think they grab like your friends and suggest it to each other, right?
yeah,
Facebook.
it's just like yeah, it's a little creepy, isn't it?
I think yeah, because I got that one also, and I think is it your brother or your cousin, Drew? Another
Which
Gutierrez
one?
that had a friend suggestion. It was your
Maybe.
daughter, and then I think maybe it's your cousin or your brother, or maybe it's just another person whose last name is Gutierrez. So
It is a common last name, but yeah, I mean, it might be.
I get a lot of John's friends also.
Yeah.
They're like, who do we have in common? Oh, John, of course. I think a lot of people on my friends list don't even bother with Facebook anymore.
A lot of people left it, you know,
Yeah.
the meta properties they've all
Yeah.
migrated away from.
I forgot who
Twitter.
owns Facebook or Meta or whatever.
It's the Zuck.
Yeah. Didn't he do something recently that pissed people off?
I think he's trying to set up like a big solar farm in Maui or something.
Oh. Is that what he's doing? Jeez. But he doesn't live on Maui, does he?
I think he has property on.
Oh.
He has like a they call it a compound.
Yep.
I muted myself for a second there so I could dry out the paint. Let's see.
You know, once a month we have this trivia contest. So the whole Bob's Burgers crew is split up into 7 groups, and we have to answer questions about the Bob's
Yeah.
Burgers show. So Lauren Bouchard, who created Bob's Burgers, is on. We're on the same team, and so when the trivia, I thought we would be winning every single game. Nope, he's just as clueless as I am on some of these questions.
That's funny.
I'm like, you don't know that answer? Oh my god. Well, in his defense, he has so many episodes that he did. I'm sure he can't remember all of it. Those little minute details that they keep that some of the questions are. You know what got me is since they said this time we'll start having prizes and trophies and things. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. And then the winning team got a championship belt.
Really?
Like one of those wrestling belts. I mean, they just bought the. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I know. Now I'm like, oh, man, I want to win now. Just so I can take picture with the belt. I'm thinking I need better team members. Obviously, the creator of the show is not pulling his weight.
Does he get shit for people for not knowing?
I didn't say anything. Well, like I said, there's so many episodes that I guess you can just forget, right? Unless you're like a super fan and know every single trivia question about the show.
I think that's probably true for a lot of shows. I think fans pay more attention sometimes than the creators do. You know.
Yeah. Yep. I totally agree. Because that's what I experienced. Like one question was what was written on Bob's new driver's license? What was the unusual thing about it? I was like, oh my god. And the answer was that he was wearing a fake mustache because apparently that episode it was shaved off, and so the mustache was crooked. So
That's hilarious.
that's the that was the answer. Like, what? The only one I got was, what's the color of Linda's glasses?
Are they red?
Yeah. You got that one too, Drew. It's red.
I've watched it a couple times.
Yeah, that was a simple one, right? I mean, you can kind of tell that Linda wears glasses. Red glasses. I mean. Where is John tonight?
It's off John it up.
What's
They're
that?
johning it up.
John it up. Now, how does one John it up? I'm curious.
I don't know. I just made it up. It's funny.
It involves toothpaste, a turkey baster, and people that can keep a secret.
There's that comedian who talked about how whenever he was on a plane, and people were like, look, and he was trying to write something, and people would be looking over his shoulder. He would purposely start writing something weird to see if they were still paying attention. He was like, Then the trampoline broke, and the yak got a bloody nose, so the albino girls had to go home. I must resist the urge to kill again. And he was like, so crazy stuff.
That's funny.
We're doing time. 41 minutes. I know, Ron, you said you hadn't seen it, but do you remember the leader from the Hulk movie?
Yeah, I remember the leader from the comic books.
Because Daniel Stearns is back as the leader.
Which one was?
Although I don't think they ever named him in the movie, did they, Drew?
No.
They never called him the leader, right? Just Daniel Stearns. Or not Daniel Stearns. That was the doctor's name.
His name was like Stearns. I can't remember his first name. In the comics, he wasn't a doctor. He was just a laborer with below average intellect. And then when he gets the gamma, Samuel Stearns.
Samuel Stearns, yeah.
When he gets the gamma irradiated toxic waste on him, he becomes super intelligent. Yeah. In the comics, Samuel Stearns is a chemical plant worker with below average intelligence who transforms into the supervillain, the leader, after exposure to gamma radiation. In the movies, they made him scientist.
Daniel Stearns, the guy from Home Alone, one of the villains.
Yeah. Like Marvin.
Oh, shit. Down here. Hold on a second.
He was in the Hulk.
John J. Murakami joined, huh? Okay, where's John J. Murakami?
He was in the Hulk movie with Edward Norton.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's the scientist that he's communicating with.
Oh, okay. And that's the leader?
Like Mr. Green and Mr. Blue or whatever.
Yeah. And he went to like that university, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was ostensibly trying to help Banner.
Yeah.
But then he was like also, trying to figure out how to hook himself up.
That's right. I'm kind of remembering it now. So that's the leader. No, in the comic book, he's that guy with the big forehead, huh?
Yeah.
And that was one of the things they changed for the movie. I was expecting him to have the big forehead, but instead he looks like he's got like a bubble head, like lumps.
Well, so in the comics,
I've heard people call him a scrotum head. You know, it's just like
in the comics, he gets all lumpy headed when Todd McFarlane starts drawing the Hulk. He changes him from having just a big, forehead, like the the '60s space alien big brain guy, to McFarlane gives him the lumpy sort of brain on the outside of his head look.
John. What happened to John? John, you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm not drawing though.
Okay.
I'm just enjoying the conversation.
Hi, John.
Hi.
You okay?
Yeah. Just keep going.
Okay.
You're done doing the John thing?
Yeah, you're out Johnning it up.
Yeah, Johnning it up.
I think it's interesting when like your name is used as a verb. You know, like how do you run something? You know,
You run something. You run something when you walk into a room and just let everybody know how disappointed in them you are.
Oh, there you
That's
go.
That's called running it.
I see. Or like you say something, but everyone's too young, so they don't understand your terminology.
I really
You round it up.
Hey, Drew, did I tell you that, or did you just pick that up?
No, I've picked that up from various conversations with you.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
So
because you aren't the only one that has mentioned that.
See, but Andrew has it easier. You say, I drew something. Like, wait a minute.
Yes.
His name is Drew.
I'm a noun and a verb.
It is. Past tense. What is
currently.
Yeah. What is it to Michael something?
Probably overthinking it. That's what I usually get accused of, overthinking.
Yeah.
Is this a military term when they say the after action report? Is that a military thing?
After action reports.
Yeah, I mean, it is in the military. I don't think it's strictly military, but
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's kind of like what it sounds like.
Yeah. Because I thought they mentioned it like after the fires. I guess the fire department does an after action report, and I thought that isn't that a military thing?
Well, that's what I said. I don't think it's strictly military.
Oh, okay.
But fire departments, police departments, they do have military organization. They have ranks, and, leadership roles and stuff. So they probably run themselves very similar to a military.
Mm.
Brush is terrible. The hair is sticking out of this brush.
The weird thing is, like in animation, if we try a new workflow, like after the season, when the season ends, they'll do what they call a post-mortem.
Yeah.
You guys do that too?
Well, that would be like an after-action report or a lessons learned.
I just thought that when you use post-mortem, that sounds morbid. And that's why I mentioned, is that like an after-action report? So what we call it post-mortem.
Same kind of thing. It's like an analysis after the fact.
Yeah. So
same kind of thing.
That was my comment. Like, you got to use another term. That sounds morbid.
But didn't they say before, remember when you collected reference photos? Now that before the
Oh, and
internet.
morgue file.
Yeah, you call it the morgue.
Oh yeah.
Photo morgue.
So
Ron, next time, get all excited and go, it's mortem time.
Oh, great. Mortem time. Yeah. Because they mentioned that in our meeting today that once the season ends, we can add this to the post-mortem. I'm thinking, like, who the heck died? Couldn't we use happier terms? This is animation.
See, what other military terms? Just so they could. So, after action is after the fact, and then before the fact, you have POA&M. What's that one, Drew? POA&M. You remember that one?
I can't remember.
Plan of action and milestones.
Oh, there you
Plan
go.
of action and milestones. That's before you implement something, or
Yeah, so that's your setting stuff up phase, your planning phase, plan of action and milestones. So you're determining what it is, and you're creating kind of benchmarks. That's the milestones.
Yeah.
yeah, it sounds so much cooler than some of the animation terms.
What's the SORM, Drew? Do you remember the SORM?
That was that movie in the 70s, right? With the bees.
That's Swarm.
Oh.
Now, I was thinking
SORM.
Spider-Man.
SORM.
Spider-Man is Amazing Friends. They have Swarm.
Oh,
They
yeah,
did.
that was that one.
Swarm.
And Aunt May turns into one.
Okay. So what is a SORM? SORM?
Same old routine.
Same old rigmarole.
Something dark side.
Isn't that Family Guy?
Yeah. When they did the Emperor.
Hey, so what is it then?
Here's how Michael
Oh,
tell you.
The SORM? Sorry. Standard Organizations Regulations.
Standard
Manual.
organizations and regulations.
Manual.
Wait,
That's
what?
the M.
What was it again? SO.
RM.
Standard Organization and Regulation.
What is the M?
Manual.
Man.
Oh.
Manual is the guy who. That's Manuel. He's the guy who made it.
He's not doing well.
Yeah, Filipino guy.
Yeah, there you go. State Office of Risk Management, SWARM.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Hey, that is something, right? That's not made up
Yeah,
like
that
those.
is something.
Okay, here's an unofficial one for you. JAFO.
Oh, yeah.
JAFO. JAFO. What do you think that is?
Japanese and Filipino organization?
American.
I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
It's when we're doing exercises, the people that observe them.
The people that observe them.
Yeah.
It's just another fucking observer.
Oh, JAFO. I thought you said JAFA with an A.
Yeah.
No,
The only reason I know that is
Jaff
was
is
in the
an
movie.
acronym.
Yeah, Jeffo was in the movie Blue Thunder.
Oh, Blue Thunder.
Wow.
Wow.
No, Drew, I was on
I love
D-set,
that.
so I was Jaffo.
Wasn't the name of the guy JAFO?
It was
Jaffe.
played by Daniel Stearns.
Wow, full circle.
Who?
He was one of the wet bandits from Home Alone.
Here's
What's
my,
in the
here's my
TV series?
Captain
Well,
America.
well, there's a Jaffa, like a Jaffa cake.
Yeah, it's very popular with the British folks.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had one.
I'm gonna look up a Drew shoulder. Drew, we're gonna do what you draw, Drew.
Oh, you want?
See your
Okay.
leg. I see a shield.
Hey, Zuddy.
Ah.
So
Is that after Kirby? Kind of has that look.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm looking at a Kirby drawing, but I'm making it the Sam Wilson Captain America.
There you go.
Is that the Captain America from the Bicentennial Treasury Edition?
It might be. I don't know. It's just like a crazy Kirby pose.
that's a classic pose, classic Captain America pose.
All right, so there's a cap. Let's see, set that off to the side. Grab some paper. What can I sketch on? What do I have available? Oh, I know. I'm doing bookmarks anyway. I can draw a bookmark.
Oh, yeah, I gotta
Find a sheet.
finish mine. Shoot. I started working on mine.
Let me find a sheet that's got blank bookmark sheet. Okay, here. So I'll do a bookmark with Cap. Out of focus. All right then. Let's see. Who should I draw from Talking to the or not, Brave New World? John, did you see the movie?
No, I didn't. I didn't get a chance.
Mm.
Can draw Harrison Ford. Red Hulk.
Yeah. That's good.
So how is the Red Hulk different from the regular Hulk?
Doesn't he emit heat?
Is he stronger?
He admits heat. Yeah,
Mm. But
it's like the radiation makes him hot. Yeah.
were they created the same way? From gamma radiation. Are they both from gamma radiation?
Yes,
Mm.
but I think different circumstances.
Mm.
So what colors of the Hulk have we seen so far? We've seen green, gray,
Gray,
purple.
red.
Purple Hulk.
Well, I haven't seen a purple Hulk yet, but
Well, that was the Justice Friends. The Impregnable Crook.
yeah, Trunk. But there's in Marvel Comics there used to be an alternate Earth. It's on the opposite side of the sun, so like we never see each other. So, like, the public at large isn't aware of the existence of another Earth on the other side of the sun. And on that Earth, Reed Richards of that Earth ends up becoming the Hulk.
Mm.
Oh,
But his version of the Hulk is purple with green cramps instead of green with purple cramps.
I see. Does he stretch?
No, he's like a Hulk, but he's a lot meaner.
I see.
And I think he's called the Brute.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I've heard of that character.
But it's the Reed Richards of alternate Earths.
Oh, I see.
And I think the Doctor Doom on that Earth is a hero.
So who's Joe Fixit?
Joe Fixit was an identity that the Hulk assumes when he's hiding out in Las Vegas. He gets a job as like an enforcer for a mob boss.
Okay, so that's when he was gray, right?
Yes.
So he was intelligent.
Yes.
See, I think we should really explore him different colors, like the blue Hulk and the yellow Hulk, just like the Lantern,
Well, it wouldn't surprise me if they do that. It seems like Marvel and DC do a lot of biting off each other anyway.
I guess you can't really do an orange Hulk because he'll look too much like the Thing.
The Thing is the Orange Hulk.
Yeah. So who's stronger, the Thing or the Hulk?
The Hulk.
Yeah. Do you think he's stronger when he's angry? When he gets more angry?
The Hulk?
Stronger? Yeah.
That was the one thing I liked about the Ang Lee Hulk, the 2001 one,
Yeah.
because he actually got bigger in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought that was really cool. I liked that Hulk movie. I thought it was good.
Yeah. Didn't he play it more like a horror movie kind of?
I didn't like it too much. Wasn't the at the end that green blob? Was that supposed to be? Remember?
The green blob.
Am I remembering it differently?
I don't remember a green blob.
Are you talking about his dad? What he turns into? It's not the Hulk that does that. His dad. That was kind of a take on the Absorbing Man. I don't know why they went there with that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was a green blob, right?
I don't remember him being a green blob, but I don't
know
know.
if it was green, but he is kind of blobby. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't remember if it was green or not because he fell into water and absorbed all the properties.
Yeah.
I
I remember that part. Yeah, I didn't think he needed a really good villain in that movie.
Wait, okay, so he fights those gamma radiated dogs, which is great.
Right.
That whole fight scene was awesome. Then he fights
Nick
tanks.
Nolte's his dad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He fights, he's fighting tanks and army men and, people shooting rockets at him and
that is
fighter
true.
jets.
Every time I watch that movie, I'll fast forward to those scenes. But other than
I guess, the closest thing to a supervillain he fights is his dad, and his dad is basically a variation on Absorbing Man.
Yeah, I guess
still better than Galactus being a cloud.
Yeah, you can't. Nobody should like that.
I don't know. When a kid, people would ask me who is the Hulk's arch enemy? I always would say the army, because it seems like he was always fighting the army.
That is true. Yeah, the early animated
General Ross.
The early animated shorts. Yeah. I don't know if you remember. There was one where it wasn't really. It's half animated, just still photos, but they would just move it around or something. I don't know.
Oh, that was like the 60s. Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't a real high budget affair.
Yeah, I loved those because they had Iron Man was there, the Hulk was there,
Namor.
Yeah, the different.
Prince Namor of Atlantis is the king of the sea.
Captain America throws his mighty shield.
Yeah, that too.
That's what we sang to open the show, John.
Yeah.
We had to look up the lyrics, though.
Oh, yeah. And then, but actually, they played the Iron Man song, right, in the movie.
They did?
Yeah, that Tony Stark makes you feel he's coolest cat with the heart of steel. They played it as an instrumental, though, in the movies.
Oh, interesting.
I remember as a kid, those actually kind of scared me because, a lot of them were close up of the faces, and sometimes they wouldn't show the mouth, so it's just eyes just staring at the TV, and this is 5, 6 in the morning.
It's right. It came on so early in the morning. Right
yeah, it's freaking, and it's ah. Oh, what was the Hulk's one?
The Hulk.
Dr. Banner.
Yeah.
My gamma rays turned to the Hulk.
Isn't he glamorous?
Oh, is that what the lyric was?
Yeah, it was a stupid.
Wow. See, Spider-Man had the best theme song, I think.
Spider-Man still has the best theme song.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, the Ramones covered it.
The Ramones covered it. There's a new version on this new Spider-Man one that Neighbor Like Me, where they take sound bits of the original and they kind of do a rap over it.
The kids love that rap.
Oh yeah, that's really hip. Hey, did you watch the Culp set for the Saturday Night Live 50th
I
anniversary?
haven't seen it yet.
I think you like that.
The what?
The Culps, like when Will Ferrell and what's her name?
Oh,
Ernestine.
yeah.
Oh, looking into the audience.
Testing.
Yeah.
Hot mic. You got a hot mic here.
Ooh. Turn it down. Yeah. Ooh. No. Who is it? Like no middle fingers. No more middle fingers, and then she flipped them off. Yeah. What were you saying, Drew?
I just always really liked that sketch whenever they did it on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, no, it's funny. I mean, and from what I heard, they didn't have much time to rehearse. It's like literally they just practiced it like hours before, or like, you know what I mean? And then they just have to just do it.
For the SNL 50 you're talking about, or in general?
Yeah. I think for the 50, yeah.
I don't know. I didn't think a lot of the skits were that funny.
For the 50th anniversary thing?
Yeah.
I know. I'm always a sucker for the alien abductions and the and what are the sisters called?
The four sisters. The I'm Nancy. Yeah.
The singing ones. And I'm Dunice.
Yeah.
Kristen
Wiig. Yeah. And that's the one that Will Ferrell was he Robert Goulet?
Robert Goulet.
He brought back Goulet.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's what they had. Like, remember, I think one of the funnier ones was Black Jeopardy.
Oh, and then Tom Hanks.
Well, that one when Tom Hanks was on the show, the regular show, was hilarious.
Yeah.
That's how you can tell a lot of people don't watch the shows anymore, because they watched that SNL 50 and the magazines were all upset about that skit. And it's like, you haven't watched in a while, have you?
The Magas.
Maggie did not like that skit.
Yeah, they did not.
Excuse me.
Cannot find my headshot.
It'll be an interesting 4 years.
Yep. Well, it's starting off with a bang.
Oh, my brother got an email yesterday. Apparently, they've accepted his request for the deferred resignation. Next week, Tuesday, is his last day working for the IRS.
Oh wow.
For the what?
The IRS.
Iris.
Oh,
Yeah.
did he wanna leave or?
Well, when they sent out that email telling people that they had till like such and such time to put in for the deferred resignation, he was like, "Look, I'm a seasonal employee. They're probably going to fire me anyway."
Oh,
And he's like,
Kind of
"You know,
jumped the
if I
gun,
just
didn't
get," he's like, "If I get fired, I get nothing. I get like a handshake and I go clean out your desk." You know, he's
yeah.
like, "But if I take the deferred resignation, he gets severance pay through September and all of his benefits still."
Mm.
So he was like, you know, he's like, he felt like, and I kind of felt like it was the logical choice, is that, you know, he'd be better off if he took the deferred resignation rather than, you know, get shoved out in the cold with nothing.
Yeah.
Be prepared to fight for that pay, though.
That's
Well,
what I
I
heard.
told him, you know, there's still no guarantee that he's going to get it. But
Yeah.
he said that, you know, according to the paperwork he got, he said he was approved. So
It's the same technique or not technique, tactic that Musk did at Twitter.
yeah, that's what I hear.
Now the people are getting paid, but they had to take them to court to get it.
Well, but this is the U.S. government, not, you know, Elon Musk isn't paying their severance pay. So,
This is his scheme, though.
well,
I'm just saying, tell your brother to be prepared to fight for that pay, because the people in charge of this program, I wouldn't trust them. I mean, I wish him luck, and I hope it goes well for him, but I would be ready
me
to fight
too.
for it.
I hope he gets it. There's a lot of concerts at the venues that he does bartending at from now through March, and if he's, you know, able to work those shows and get his severance pay, he's going to make out like a bandit. He's talking about moving to Mexico.
Does he speak Spanish?
Nope. He's going to try to learn.
No. I thought the Mexican government were deporting U.S. nationals in retaliation.
Well, he contacted the Mexican consulate in Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
and he's trying to do everything, you know, by the book. How about migrating there? So hopefully it works out.
Yeah.
All those Americans go over there stealing their jobs.
Well, he was looking at real estate there, and for $160,000, you can get a pretty nice place in Puerto Vallarta.
Man, that's where all the winners from The Price is Right usually went back in the 70s and 80s.
Diane, show them what they won.
I just saw a blooper clip where like they're driving the car, and I guess she was out of control, and then she actually crashed into the set.
The
Damaged the car.
The SNL skit?
No, it was an actual Price is Right.
The Price is
with
Right.
Drew Carey.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then the announcer is making fun. It's like, hey, you know, the car usually comes with brakes. You know?
Yeah, I like
They're just playing out.
I like the SNL one with Kristen Wiig and Maya Rudolph.
Oh, you got to meet Maya Rudolph, right? Andrew.
I did.
And how was she?
She was very nice.
Yeah.
She was with her partner, the director Paul Thomas Anderson.
What did he direct?
Boogie Nights. There Will Be Blood. Hard 8. Magnolia.
Oh, wow.
Licorice Pizza.
Now that ties in Boogie Nights and There Will Be Blood.
Yeah, I used to work at Avis Rental Car, and they came. Paul Thomas Anderson came in to rent a car. I thought I recognized him, but I wasn't sure. And then, but I didn't bother him. I was just doing his stuff so he could get his car. And he's like, "Oh, can you make sure that there's a car seat in the car?" And I was like, "Sure." And I got on the radio and said, "Hey, make sure to put a car seat in the car." And they said, "Okay." And then I gave him his keys and told him where to go to get his car. And then I went out and was like, and they walk up to me like, "Hey, this is the car seat." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's supposed to be in the car." And like, "Oh, we didn't get a chance to put it in yet." And I'm like, "Well, why did you guys say yes?" So I grabbed it and I ran over to where his car was to put the car seat in there for him, to apologize, to put it in for him. And they were real nice.
They give you a tip or anything?
I think they tried to, and I said it was okay. And it was supposed to be in the car already. It's part of the service, but somebody screwed it up.
I was gonna say Maya does a lot of voice work. She seems like she does a lot of like characters in different films and stuff, cartoons.
Whoever pays the bills.
Yeah. She played like the superintendent, I think, on or one of the supervisors, I think, on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
What's that? Big Mouth?
Oh, is she? I never really watched that one. Huh. Oh, Ron, you didn't like Bill Murray's countdown of the best?
Oh, yeah, that was pretty good. That's pretty good.
Since it's Black History Month, here's our countdown for Black newscasters. It's always fun.
The best SNL Weekend Update Black newscaster.
Yeah.
We had one person.
Yeah, it's only been Michael Che.
Yeah.
Michael Che.
Yeah, that's it. Sure, were you the one who sent me the link about when the two of them wrote for each other?
Oh, well, they do that regularly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And
It's
then,
that's the end of the
Scarlett
year
Johansson.
show. They always do the
Oh, is that
swap
what
of
it is?
jokes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Scarlett Johansson was backstage and it's like, what? It's about the roast beef. Funny.
Honestly, when they do their joke swap, you're damn funny.
I just think of the ones that didn't make the cut. You know,
Yeah.
what was so bad they couldn't even put it in the show.
Yeah. Well, didn't they say too, like you don't know what's gonna go and what what will go, what doesn't go.
Yeah, it's the first
Like,
time they're seeing it, they said.
yeah. Like I thought the Beavis and Butthead one, they had no idea if it was gonna work or not, but that one seemed to work well.
Oh, that's because that girl cracked up, that's why.
Yeah. Well, the prosthetics too. You know what I mean? Like the the makeup. She never saw him, in full outfit. So
And then they showed up at that award show
yeah,
and to harass Emily Blunt.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
I guess so. You never know what character is going to take, and then it just becomes like a running gag. Like Celebrity Jeopardy, or like I don't know. I think it's any skit really. Wayne's World, whatever.
Yeah.
Hold on top. 122. Oh, cheap views on Stream Boo. No thanks. I wonder if they actually get business from those spam comments on streams.
Maybe if somebody accidentally clicks on it or something.
I mean, you figure somebody's got to do it, or else they wouldn't keep trying it, right?
Well, I just keep hoping to see a titty, but it just never happens.
Look in the mirror.
Oh, yikes. Ouch. Well then. Draw Harrison Ford eating a chip.
That was pretty funny.
I thought he was eating a piece of chicken.
No, it was a chip. He he
Dorito.
puts it in his mouth and then he takes it out. Like, oh. I don't know why he just took it out. It's like so weird.
I haven't watched that show that they're on. It's on Apple TV.
Did you guys figure out topics for the next month?
Nope, that's something we need to figure out. You guys got suggestions? Did you come prepared?
No.
Did you do the homework?
No.
Damn it.
I'm not even doing the homework now. What's going on in March?
I'm using, John, after that statement, I have the same face I have when I'm walking into the studio.
You do daylight saving time.
Well, like I said, next week should be something you guys, for those of you doing KawaiiCon, you can use the time to work on something for KawaiiCon. So it will be a topic for that.
Oh.
Wait, one of the topics is daylight saving time?
No, it just says I just typed in the computer what's happening in the month of March. And one said like daylight saving time, Fat Tuesday.
Hey man, there you go.
Women's Day. Yeah. Fat Tuesday.
Yeah, I thought Fat Tuesday was yesterday, but apparently it's next week. Yeah. I jumped the gun.
There's also National Puppy Day, Mermaid Day, Crayon Day, Cuddly Kitten Day.
Those all sound like DEI things. That's illegal now, isn't it?
National Pancake Day.
Isn't anything DEI illegal now?
Or? I don't know.
Is there something we could tie in for KawaiiCon, John, for next week? Like, do you need to work on something for KawaiiCon? We can make it a topic that's adjacent to that, or
I don't know. If anything, it's just for the auction, really. But I don't know. I can't really think of anything.
Darn.
What is the theme this year? Is it like Roman or something like that?
For KawaiiCon?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the motif is or whatever that they're using.
Roman.
It kind of looks like a Roman feel to it.
Well, that would make any sense. That's not very kawaii.
Yeah. No, but they have all different topics, like.
Oh, it's because of the Ides of March. Because the 15th is the Ides of March.
Oh, poke your eye out.
Oh man, look at you with the education.
Yeah, education.
15th is my monthly game night. So and after the con, I got a hot foot back to go to game night.
Game night? What kind of games?
We play Magic the Gathering.
Oh.
Because it's the Ides of March, we're gonna have Caesar salads for our dinner.
I see.
Nice.
Yeah.
See, when you look on like KawaiiCon and like the announcements, it has like those laurel leaves and the edges kind of have that weird feel. So I don't know. That's why I just assumed it was. I haven't seen it like a mascot though or anything.
Isn't it like their 20th anniversary?
Yeah.
'20th anniversary. Oh.
Let's see. Oh yeah, actually, when you go to the web page, it's like everyone's in like togas and all that. And there's like Greek, those pillars in the back.
Yeah, I'm gonna respond on that post by saying that's not very kawaii.
What is yearbook? Oh, they're putting
It's
up photos.
what you get.
No, on the website, there's like yearbooks and like there's 2022, 2023, 2024. I guess it's just
Probably the
random photos
program
from that
books.
year.
You guys still have your high school yearbook?
I do.
I do.
Right. It's weird. I don't think I have from my senior year, but for some reason I have from my junior year. Yeah.
When was the last time you guys looked at it?
For a few years.
A while back.
And then we
I
have
can't.
yearbooks, and I also have cruise books. From Westpacks.
Oh yeah, I have a cruise book.
I keep my cruise books in my office next to like the waiting area. Give people some old Navy shit to look at.
Hey, when did
Next time you guys come by my office, I can show you my old cruise books.
Yeah.
When does the bookmarks have to be done by?
Mid April.
Mid-April. Okay. What is it? March 5th?
Actually, it's I forget what day in April. It's like the third week of April, because I guess the library's not in it this time.
Yeah.
So I don't have to worry about the really early shipping with the library.
Hey, March 5th is Discover What Your Name Means Day. March 5th is also Stop Bad Service Day.
Yeah. Wishful thinking.
Yeah. But anyway, okay. So yeah, I guess you don't have to print that much then this year, just for the comic shops.
Yeah, should be. We got 2 on the Big Island.
Yeah.
And the rest are here.
Yeah.
I got to confirm with the library. I sent an email out to the state library to see if there were any libraries participating, because Alika seems to think that is it Makawa? Am I saying that right?
Oh yeah, the library
on Maui. He thinks the library in Makawa may have been able to secure funding through the Friends of the Library.
Okay.
So they might be, but I'm waiting for confirmation for that.
Yeah. That's cool.
Fantagraphics dropped the book they were going to put out for Free Comic Book Day.
Oh, really? That's too bad.
Yeah. Apparently, so Fantagraphics has a deal with Marvel. They've been putting out some like nice collected editions of like classic Marvel horror stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they were going to put out for Free Comic Book Day a sampler with some classic Marvel stories by Howard Chaykin, Barry Windsor Smith.
Oh wow!
I think Bernie Wrightson, like a whole bunch of people that kind of went on to do bigger things. And they just announced today that they canceled it. They're not putting it out.
Oh, that's too bad. I'm looking at the list of like the lineup for Free Comic Book Day titles. Power Rangers and VR Troopers. Young Jedi Adventures. Thundercats and Powerpuff Girls. crossover. How's that going to work?
Is it a crossover or is it like a flip book?
It looks like they're together on the same cover.
Oh wow!
And even Mumbra has like a question mark, like what? But everyone else looks serious, like they're running toward the camera. I Hate Fairyland. I don't know if that's really a kid's title, but all right.
It's not a kid's title.
No. Speed Racer.
Let's see.
There's a Speed Racer by Mad Cave Studios. Fantastic Four X-Men #1. Huh?
What's the hot anime now?
Still Dan to Dan, I think.
Yeah, Dan to Dan.
Yeah.
So hot right
now. Dragon Ball Daima is doing pretty well. What is the one big one now? Freeran? I couldn't get into that one, but a lot of people are into that one. They're gonna have some guest voices of that.
Well, I'm trying to for next week. Right now, let's focus on next week. I'm trying to figure out something where you guys can tie into Kawaii Con. So if you draw Wednesday, you can take it with you Thursday.
Well, I mean, next week is what, the 5th? The 12th would be the one right before Kawaii Con.
Okay.
Because Kawaii Con is the 14th, right?
Either way, what's a topic that you guys could take into Kawaii Con with you?
I don't know.
That's why I was thinking maybe anime or.
Yeah, they like anime at Kawaii Con.
Yeah, just say anime, just generic anime, Just catch up day. Just call it that. It's just like work day, free work day.
For the 12th or the 5th?
12th, I guess, because it's right before.
Okay.
Hey, Michael, for
Kawaii Con catch up.
There you go. That's good. For Free Comic Book Day, there's a Conan comic, Scourge of the Serpent, by Titan Comics.
Let's see what else is coming out. What's next month? The Daredevil comes out next month.
Oh yeah, Daredevil.
The new Daredevil. You can do that toward the end of the month, so we have the month to catch up on the show. Or
if we ever want to see a lady drawing with us again, we got to find some cutesy shit to bring the females back. There's too much man shit. There you go.
There you go.
We gotta do like puppies or babies or whatever the fuck they are.
Looks like Art Baltazar is doing like Flash Gordon for kids for Free Comic Book Day.
Who did the Powerpuff Girls, John?
Craig McCracken.
What other series has he done?
Wander Over Yonder.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
So what if we did that guy? Craig McCracken. Is it Craig McCracken?
Yeah, and then he also did like a lot of designs for Hanna-Barbera, like that Super Secret Squirrel and two Stupid Dogs.
Because we've done we've done a Tarkovsky stream before. So what if we did a McCracken stream? So you could do Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, you probably get like Napua and Sandy in.
So it's not Phil McCracken, right? It's Craig McCracken.
Craig McCracken.
Craig. Unleash the Kraken.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so we got that. We got Kawaii Con catch up. We got Daredevil. We just need one more topic.
Hey, Def Leppard Hysteria is going to be a comic for Free Comic Book.
Whoa!
What?
Def Leppard.
It says Def Leppard's Hysteria #0 by Vault Comics.
Well, they did a Kiss comic, so that's not.
They did.
Yeah, but they haven't done Def Leppard.
Yeah.
What did say? Colleen.
Hysteria, man.
Hey, did any of you guys back
Photograph.
the new relaunch for Heavy Metal Magazine? Did any of you guys back that?
Well, that was
Yep.
on the Mania album.
Because I got my backers thing. So,
Oh, cool.
Well, I backed for the blank cover, but I'm gonna get 2 extra ones.
I got a blank.
Have you sent back the email though?
Yep.
Because there's an option to add stuff, and you can
Yeah,
add more.
I added one blank because that wasn't my initial thing, and then I added one today.
So I have one, but I'm going to add 2 more. Does anybody else want a heavy metal blank? Because you can add more, but I'm getting 3 for myself.
They're like $15 a piece.
Wow.
Yeah, I just did one.
What is this for?
It's a blank heavy metal, so you could draw on the cover.
Yeah.
If you are so inclined.
For fun or for somebody?
You could sell it if you like. Or you could wipe your ass with it, Ron. I don't care.
TikTok that.
So many choices. So many choices. Oh my goodness.
Well, you did that with Superman #1. And now...
Because we could do a heavy metal stream sometime, but
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Iron Maiden.
I'm gonna draw Captain Stern. Captain Stern.
Stern.
Yeah. I love that bit. Yeah.
Mr. Hanover Fist.
I picked up the comic of that. It was, I don't know, it was definitely a different feel.
I love that comic because of the timing. It is brilliant use of timing in that comic.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Come on, guys. We got one more topic.
Okay, what do we have so far? We've got...
What year? Spring break? What do we have?
McCracken, Qui-Gon Catch Up, and Daredevil.
Let's do heavy metal.
Yeah, I thought you said you doing heavy metal.
Who's this McCracken?
He's an animator.
Oh.
The guy who did Powerpuff Girls.
He makes cartoons.
All right. So I got the schedule for next week or next month. Kind of done drawing. I don't feel like starting something else.
I literally just finished. My inking. Now I got color.
Oh, what is that new one on Netflix? Kid Cosmic. He did that one too. Craig McCracken.
So here's my Brave New World stuff. There's a Captain America and the leader, but I put the leader in like the comic costume.
Oh, okay.
He's just wearing like regular, he's just like wearing regular clothes. He's got a trench coat at one point, and then he's just like in a button-up shirt.
In the movie, he's the Unabomber.
Oh,
yeah.
Because he has the Ray-Bans and a hoodie on at one point.
Ray-Bans, hoodies, hat. He's just like in shadows half the movie. Let me see. Drew, are you done? You said you're done, right, Drew? Let me see what you got.
Yeah, I'm done.
Show us what you're working with.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm telling you, I think that's from you just got the Treasure Edition, didn't you?
Not of the Captain America. I got 2 Thors, a Fantastic Four, and 2001: A Space Odyssey.
That's a very Kirby pose, no?
Well, I was looking at a Kirby drawing while I was drawing this. So.
Oh, that's cool. Looks good.
No, it's not the pose from that cover. It's different.
Oh.
I'm reading that. I tried.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I was just saying, I try to make subtle changes so it doesn't look like a total rip-off.
There you go. I was reading the synopsis of the Hysteria.
Of the Hysteria?
The Def Leppard comic.
Oh.
It's like a struggling band is gifted a magical guitar that rockets them to success, but when it's stolen, they'll stop at nothing to get it back. It's written by Phil Collin from Def Leppard. And Elliot Rowell from Bleed Them Dry.
Here's I'm working on bookmarks. You guys know that, right? Bookmarks every year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I've got 2 sets done.
Cool. Yeah, that's good. I'm working on mine of that too. Creature Commando.
Creature Commando set.
Coming.
And I did a Spider People set.
Yay. I guess
and then I've got a bunch. I've got a bunch like sketched out that I haven't colored in yet. So these are villains with helmets.
Okay.
Right, so you got Magneto,
Oh, nice.
and Galactus, and Freeze,
See Judge
and
Death.
Phasma, and Judge Death. And then this is just random stuff that I felt like drawing. There's a Superman, a Domino, a Hercules.
Yeah.
I think her name's CoverGirl from
G.I. Joe?
is it no, from Criminals.
CoverGirl.
No, there's an indie comic called something Criminals or something Criminals. Not the sex criminals.
Yeah.
Smooth Criminals. Are you familiar with that comic?
CoverGirl Killer. No.
There's no Smooth Criminals is the comic series.
Oh, I see.
And then I did a Blade from that, and then here's my anime one, my Netflix anime.
Cool.
So there's some from Dan to Dan and Delicious in Dungeon, and what's the one with the
Sakamoto
Hitman?
Days. Sakamoto Days.
Sakamoto Days.
Yeah.
And here's my Arcane set.
So you got a lot done. You just got to color them.
Yeah, that's because of the way I work. And then these are just like monstrous characters.
Yeah.
And my X-Men set.
Nice. Oh, see, you're just knocking them out.
And then I did Helmeted Villain, so I had to do Helmeted Heroes.
There you go. Hey, Man at Arms.
Man at Arms, Hot Girl, Dread, Rocketeer.
Did you hear who's playing Man at Arms in the movie?
Who?
Idris Elba.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
at the last comic jam, I asked some people to like sketch some bookmarks. So these two, this is I want to say this is Rich, I think. Rich Rodriguez, and then this one's penciled by Kalani, Holland.
Oh, wow.
And then I just think I got two more. I'm trying to get people to participate.
Yeah. I'm surprised. I thought Rich usually like draws a lot of bookmarks. Like does like his
Ponies.
Smurfs and ponies. Now it's Bluey. Everything is Bluey for him.
It's hard to get participation these days. I don't know. We're losing we're losing activity.
Yeah, I know. Kalani's kind of doing his own thing. Well, I mean, when Joelle came, she was really excited.
All right. Let's see. Anything to promote?
Pin Fair this weekend on Saturday at the Blaze.
Pin Fair. What the hell is Pin Fair?
The Hawaii Pin Fair / LofaCon. So Lofa is putting on his own convention at the Blaisdell, and half of it is going to be like enamel pins, and the other half is going to be like kind of like a mini Comic Con. And also the anime swap meet will be there since they weren't at the collector show. Yeah,
Okay.
it should be fun. Yeah, I believe from like 10 to 2, I think.
All right. Ron, anything to promote?
Macabre Tales number 6 coming out in 2026.
Oh, okay. It's up there with Dracula. I don't know what year.
1974.
I was about to say that too.
It's got a big old fro.
1974.
When
Drew,
did
anything?
When did Captain Buck Rogers take off? Was it 1998?
Nothing yet that I can talk about.
All righty.
Yeah. James Bond kind of stuff.
Hey, did Canella hit you guys up to do some character design?
No.
Yeah, I think I'm late on it, but I got to do some character designs for him.
Oh.
For the project he's working. They're making him and a friend are making a game.
Oh. Okay.
So it's just got the visuals for the game. So it's not like stories, just doing designs. All right, we'll cut it a little short tonight.
Okay.
Last chance. Anything else you guys want to say?
Nah.
Nope.
Okay.
Great North on Sunday nights.
I'll take
Did
anal bum covers for $500.
Ron? Give me 5 bullet points of things you accomplished last week.
Ooh, I had lunch.
And
I
dinner, that's
I
2.
walked around the campus
You had
a few
breakfast, that's
times.
3.
Yeah, I took an extra donut. I remember that.
Yeah.
There's some comic books that I took. I was like laying in the free area. And what else did I do at work? Ooh, I'm searching for. Oh, and we talked about the letter.
Okay. Well, that's 8 things you did. So,
Yeah,
there you go. You're very, very productive.
very productive.
Yes.
Good job.
And I realized how important I was in the office because they were saying, "Hey, where's Ron?"
That's a running gag.
So
What's
it's
wrong?
essential. I'm an essential worker.
There you go.
Okay. I guess that's it then. Everybody say
Yeah.
aloha.
Oh my God!
Aloha!
Still recording. Aloha.